lessons, defining all the odds. You can stop, drop, and roll, stop, look, and listen. Coming up in here, you better find your position. I ain't reminiscing, compare your skills with mine, ain't no competition. You feel my ambition? The way I sleep, I eat, I drink, I'm a legend. The way I score, the way I think, I'm a legend. They love the way I ball, I'm aggressive. I'm loving the applause, lucky 7. Legend, legend, legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend, legend, legend. Oh my God, look at all these blessings. Legend, legend, legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend, legend, legend. Oh my God, look at all these blessings. You wanna be a legend? Sit back and listen. You need to study all the greats, every position. Already said it once, and I'm gonna say it again. I pay more money in taxes than you make all year with your friends. The way I sleep, I eat, I drink, I'm a legend. The way I score, the way I think, I'm a legend. They love the way I ball, I'm aggressive. I'm loving the applause, lucky 7. Legend, legend, legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend, legend, legend. Oh my God, look at all these blessings. Legend, legend. Every time you see me looking at a legend, legend, legend. Oh my God, look at all these blessings. Legend.
My nail tech knows how to keep a little secret. I don't wish for my success, I speak it. I caught a buzz and you did too, but I look like I've been getting money, how reek it. You smell me, that's LV. Walk around with my chest out and my skin smooth, I'm healthy. I'm in a mix and I'm handshaking, but most of y'all can't help me. Most of y'all ain't wealthy. Most of y'all just dress like it. I caught the vibe that y'all giving off and I'm trying to make myself less like it. This chick got a little Porsche body, I might let the bro. It's hard for me to get excited. I love music and stress about it. My city haunting, I'm co-signing this wave coming up next. Started riding around and heard Tesla, hanging both of my legs out. It like, what's up?
Okay, let's do this. Alexis, who's up first?
Well, we're
That we set sail in NBA 2K23, this award winner grabbed more wins than anyone else on the GOAT vote.
no stranger to the 2K TV Awards. They're a repeat champion from Season 7. Aye, aye, Captain. Ocelia is the Cruise Captain Award winner. Congratulations.
Oh my God, where is he going? I'm snapping him already. Hold on. Post fade green.
My name is Ocelia. Some of y'all might know me as Celia Medici. He is Celia. I am a YouTuber. I just want to thank everyone on this journey for allowing me to win this award. I am a returning.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Kevin Durant is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's MP in at the point guard position. And Phoenix has possession after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's MP. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Booker. Pass to MP. Back to Booker. Here's Ayton. Now covers. Goes up on the baseline. That's good from Ayton on the assist from Booker.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Here's Powell following the score by Phoenix. Now here's Warren, averaging around 5 points a game. To the inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
That's good from Ayton. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Plumlee. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Got it. And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
It's Warren on the wing. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, pass to Booker. Over George. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
George outside. Back to Westbrook. There's the three. The shot no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Oh, denied by Durant.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Warren's shot is good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And it seemed that not a lot went right for them. Plenty of standing around on the offensive end, and their D couldn't make up for it.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. Batum comes in for Morris. Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Highland in for Russell Westbrook. And a new group.
2 minutes remaining in this first.
The Suns leading. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Kevin Durant is out there with Darius Bazley. Then it's MP, then it's TJ Warren, and it's Booker in at the 2. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Warren. There's the triple. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Warren's got 5 now.
Such a confident score. We've seen Warren go off for 50-plus in the game.
Oh, denied by Durant.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's MP. Back to Durant. It's good. Durant's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Beautiful concentration from KD. Unwilling to let a little contact get in the way of his shot.
Durant against Morris. Pass to George. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet.
He has a deadly combination of length and skill. Paul can beat the defense time and time again.
Here's Bazley. He's checked by Plumlee. With the fadeaway. And it's Phoenix with another.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
And because of the length and athleticism, Bazley can do a lot out there. He has that switchability on defense. He hits the glass so well, and I like where his offensive game is headed.
Morris passes to Westbrook. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. And that one's good by Durant. And a luxury for this coaching staff. Grant Bazley is happy playing a primary or secondary role.
And that's not always the case. You know, BA, sometimes ego can get in the way. But Bazley's just doing what he can to help the team achieve its goals.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
George passes to Westbrook. Here's Highland. From behind the arc. They get it back. Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He dropped 19 points, and plus, he nabbed a couple boards. And you could see his teammates rally around him in that game. Confident performance.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
Zubac, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Norm Powell comes in for Westbrook. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ross comes in for Warren. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP outside. Counted. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Powell outside. Pass to Highland. The 3 is up. And the Clippers miss again.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
On the wing, MP. Pulls up at the elbow. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Highland. Morris, left side. Here's Highland to stop the run. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
It's Ross on the wing. Powell covers. MP, the pass to Ross. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Powell. That one.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A huge 24-point lead for them. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly.
All right, fans, let's hear it
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
We've got Marcus Morris, Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Westbrook outside. Out left to the wing. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
BA, what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
2 shots.
That's good from George. And for Paul George, playing... He's checked in for the Clippers. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. George outside. Powell passes to George. Westbrook outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Highland, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Both free throws good from Booker. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. George against Booker. George outside. 4 seconds left. And it's good on the lay-in. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
And so it's Phoenix already up
65.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams. Clippers going with a whole new group out there. MP is checked in for the Suns. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got MP, Damian Lee out there with Torrey Craig. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Landale in at the 5, down low. George for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pass to Landale. Here's Lee, pounded by Westbrook. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Well, the Suns shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeAndre Ayton.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Yes, it's good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Lee on the wing. Back to MP. Inside. Here's Craig. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Nicholas Batum. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, Nicholas Batum is kind of a classic glue guy. He does a little of everything and is always ready to step up and fill any gaps on the floor.
It's both from the stripe. And the Suns with possession. Pass to Shamet. Back to MP. Here's Lee. Right side, Craig. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
LA basketball.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win.
End of the game.
A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everyone.
Okay, to set up this next category, it's only appropriate to jump into 2K TV Interactive.
Get ready to flex your knowledge and earn some VC. 2K TV will be celebrating how many seasons in 2K24?
Is it 7, 8, 9, or 10 seasons?
Let's go!
2K TV here with Anthony Davis.
Oh my goodness!
That one was so easy, so you better enjoy that VC. But this year and all season long, this next winner answered the hardest questions correctly, earning them the title of 2K TV Interactive Wizard.
Show some respect for Rock Rust.
This part of the season is when we start to hear a lot of rumors, whether it's about players on the move, coaches on the hot seat. It covers all the bases.
Yeah, and that can be distracting for a lot of teams. I had a coach fired in the middle of a championship run. No one wants to be thinking about that or whether they'll be traded. But look, it happens this time of year.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Larry Nance out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. The Suns shooting their first free throw of the
team foul. At the line for your Suns, number 69, shooting one.
One shot.
And that one misses.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now here's McCollum. Daniels kicks to Ingram. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Nance. And it's sent back by KD. To the paint. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason game.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by C.J. McCollum. MP kicks to Warren. Inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. New Orleans moving it around. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Ayton.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
The first one falls. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And so he hits both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Outside Warren. Ayton trying to break free. And Warren the bucket on the assist by MP.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Second look.
And the awareness and body on that drive. Wow, and he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's MP. This game he had 10 points. Here's Booker. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Ingram against Warren. Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. Good work defensively by KD. Suns leading by 5. Booker the pass to Warren. Ayton with it. He's covered by Ingram. And that one's good, Ayton.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Suns making a change here. Moss is checked in. And New Orleans also making a change. Murphy's checked in. Pelicans trail by 7. McCollum kicks to Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Murphy passes to Daniels. Now McCollum. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Pass to Daniels. Ayton against Nance. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's MP. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Ayton trying to break free. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Nance. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. From outside, off the mark. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Utah.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Here's McCollum. That one wide left. MP outside. To the inside. Ayton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Ayton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has... Substitution with a different look. Kevin Durant. Damian Lee. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. And MP subbed in for Chris Paul. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got McCollum. Larry Nance out there with Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the 4-man position.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers looked really strong. He had 10 points and he added a few assists. He was able to set up his teammates for good looks. He was impressive in that one. He contributed in a variety of ways. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
MP looking around. Pass to KD over Murphy. Ayton trying to break free. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kevin Durant. The pass to Daniels. Ingram against Ross. They get it again. A second chance effort. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. And a wide open look for McCollum. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Pelicans leading by 4.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Stolen by McCollum. That shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 4.
The Pelicans.
Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. MP's really making a difference here.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's MP in at the point. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Daniels. McCollum against MP. McCollum passes to Nance. This one for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well-equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
The Suns shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Some changes for Phoenix. Baisley's checked in. .32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Baisley. Back to MP. To halt the run, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Pelicans leading by 4. McCollum outside. And the foul called on MP.
Number 69.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
And here is MP. 13 points in the game. He's off on that one. So it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They played the better game so far, but they're
55.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's McCollum, and it's Murphy in at small forward. Passes it to MP. 5 to shoot. Durant trying to break free. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from MP.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
McCollum against MP. McCollum, solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. McCollum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. MP outside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Murphy passes to Valanciunas. He gets it in there. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Daniels, no good.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's MP. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Murphy outside. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
At the line for two.
3 throw good, MP.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. And New Orleans also making a change. Ingram's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And Booker kicks to Warren. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. McCollum against MP. Ayton, good in the assist, goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Ingram outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Nance with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Suns trail by 4. The drive by MP. Here's Durant, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Along with Hall of Fame talent, KD is just clutch.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The pass to Daniels. Back to Ingram. It's to Valanciunas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Ayton.
The big man, Valanciunas, can he get the job done at the line in a big spot?
2 shots.
The first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
The Suns making a switch here. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
If I miss them 400, I was thinking about walking up a stack of crates, but I was busy stacking cake. Cold world, say whole name. Cole think he Drizzy Drake, he got his own plane. Flew it all around the world and now I'm back. 3 cribs in the same neighborhood, I'm that rich. These pray to God to make it on the shade room. Meanwhile, I made it on the paid room. Roadblocks when Cole drop, they push back, they roll outs, that's right. Make room, stay tuned.
Talking like you live your I be ugly. Pull up with a 10. $500,000 on my neck, who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
Ball too hard on like Zion when he bust out the shoe. You can't back when we start on the block with YG. My pockets blue. DVVs cost some cheese. Reach for these up. Scared money don't make no money. I got shows coming in, but the still bunking. Rep the lamb truck white, but the inside's punkin'. Where we be, she like when I talk country. Who you with? Big speaker, yeah, big talker. Had your cash together, cost some for a truck for both. $7 followers and got a lot of those. Where you at? Waiting on my food to cook and pop it over. Let's go, big bag.
Talking like you live your and I be ugly. Pull up with a 10. $500,000 on my neck, who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
New to NBA 2K23 was the Theater, a mode where you and friends can take on the community in some themed challenges.
The player that can rack up the most wins in this mode shows variety and skill, and this winner had a blockbuster performance. The star of the screen is Seaway696. Across the city's affiliations, gameplay was heated all year long. The person who earned the most combined wins in the city may be familiar to you.
He's a content creator, and he just earned a 2K logo for the first time for the ridiculous amount of wins that he's racked up. Congratulations, Trey Riggs.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Trey Riggs. I'm now the city champion.
Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar, and it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Mo Bamba out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. 5 on the clock. 13 feet out. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Booker. It's good.
Booker getting contact, still finding a way to finish through it.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's James. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Free throw is good from Russell.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And that one good. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Reeves. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Russell. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, excellent awareness. Enough room for D'Angelo to squeeze one off that time.
Here's Durant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Durant's got 6 points.
Well, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Outside Russell. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves. 15 in his last outing. Outside for Russell. From the arc. Unable to get that one. The Suns have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Booker, the pass to MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Reeves. Back to Russell. All alone. Another miss by Russell.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Bamba. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And there's a 3-second violation. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. And he does a little bit. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got D'Angelo Russell, Mo Bamba out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He dropped 19 points and did a nice job of spreading the ball around. And his production wasn't limited to just one area. He had a hand in almost every aspect of that game. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Line for Phoenix, Darius Reeves.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Graham.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys are getting a little more creative in practicing. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Back to MP, up top Ayton, outside Paul. Pulls it from the top of the key, and the shot goes down.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. 1:50 left in the half. Russell to pass to James. And again, no good by the Lakers. MP with it. Russell covering. Here's MP. Here's Ayton. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
1:25 left in the second period. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. This team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Here's Durant. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, ball passes to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Shamet comes in for Chris Paul. Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Schroeder comes in for Reeves. And both free throws good for MP.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Outside Schroeder. James passes to Thompson. Here's Russell, covered by MP. Oh, MP with a block. Clock at 4. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Thompson. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's his third three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
With the 10-footer, MP shot is good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Russell. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. James against Warren.
Phoenix foul. Number 69.
And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for the Lakers. 11 points.
40. The Lakers, 46.
That's right, Suns fans. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
They've got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker out there with MP. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Warren in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to Russell. Fires it. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's big enough, and I think he's strong enough to take that kind of contact
For the Lakers,
and make it an and one. Russell with a nice play.
Shooting 1.
The Suns trailing. Outside Durant. Pass to Booker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
James with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Bamba with it. Pass to Russell. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted, pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Well, Phoenix is shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Outside Booker. Pass to Warren. And here's Booker. Here's the three. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 11 points.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Outside Russell. To the left wing. The fadeaway. Bamba misses.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Here's MP. Offensive rebound. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got his third basket on the night right there.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Pass to Reeves. Back to James. Here's Reeves. He's got 9. 6 on the shot clock. MP against Russell. And the shot goes. Russell's got 20.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got...
And here's MP on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Malik Beasley is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Mo Bamba. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2.
I think he recognized the size mismatch. No reason to pass out of that. Just rise up and knock it down.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Free throw no good from MP. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Russell from outside. The rebound by Ross. And the Suns shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. And that one's good by Durant.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Russell. Here's Reeves. Hachimura outside. Outside Russell. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Bamba. Now the Lakers moving it up. The pull-up jumper. Oh, MP with a block. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Booker. Now here's MP. Outside Booker. Clock at 6. Right side Durant. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. For Los Angeles, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Beasley. Outside Russell. From downtown. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
Good on the shot, and that changed the lead to single digits. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
KD depositing that second chance bucket, and most of that coming because of his length.
Hachimura outside. Up top Beasley, guarded by Ross to stop the drought. That one rolls around and rims out.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Ross. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in for Beasley. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you."
Allie, thank you.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Pass to Hachimura. And Durant with the block.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Nifty move. He gets it in there. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
James inside. He's covered by Warren. The shot by James, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And the basket by MP.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Here's James. Yes!
LeBron James.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
To the paint. Here's MP. And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot!
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
It's amazing to think of what they've done here, being behind so long. Now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
And he buries it.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, he really got after it tonight. I mean, they asked him to provide a big chunk of the offense, and wow, he responded. The defense had no idea how to contain him.
The Suns making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Suns on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. The Lakers with another miss.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They're ahead by 2. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns pitcher.
Moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And so they foul intentionally.
getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Devin Booker, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And even with the stakes this high, I wouldn't bet against Booker. He has this shot really dialed in.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on, and it's really elevated the other guys.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
So the Suns win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
Next up is Play Now Online. In this OG mode, your challenge to take on various NBA teams and go head-to-head with other 2K players.
So, who won the most games in Play Now Online? Congratulations! Made you quit.
Let's move on to my team. Once again, this year's My Team was deep with more challenges and cards than ever.
And this player put in the time and showed elevated skill, earning the 2K23 title of My Team GOAT.
Congratulations, Stogie O'Shea.
And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. DeJuan Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Here's MP. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And it's Wright with the ball for the Washington Wizards. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And That's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
It's good.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it. Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
On defense, the Suns. And stolen by Ayton.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get it away.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Now, here's MP. His last outing, he had 18 points. Goes up the baseline, and there's Booker on the assist by Durant. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Porzingis against KD. Porzingis passes to Wright. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meets.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And so it's Washington with it, following the score by Phoenix. Kuzma against Warren. Kuzma passes to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Booker kicks to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Knocked away. Pass to Porzingis. Fires for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. Suns on offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. MP, and he uses the glass on the lane. MP's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Suns fans, here come your Suns Panther.
And the Suns here with a different look. Baisley's checked in for Durant. Lee comes in for T.J. Warren. Ross is checked in for Devin Booker. And Paul subbed in for MP. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Obvious checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for... Both teams deciding to change it up. Taking a look at the Wizards. They've got Wright. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. Outside Beal. Porzingis trying to get free. Shot's good by Gafford. Gafford's got his first 2 points.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady finding the open teammate.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Now into the lineup. Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was tremendous. He scored 18 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker in the corner. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Booker's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Right, the pass to Kuzma. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. MP against Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Gafford passes to Wright. It's blocked.
Boy, blocking is a skill Darius Bazley is trying to develop, and that hard work paying off with the swat.
That bucket in no time at all. And now a 5-point Suns lead. Wizards have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Passes to Beal. Steps back and fires. Good on the jump shot.
Assist from
Beal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, this is the sweet spot of Bradley Beal's game. That in-between, that mid-range jumper is money.
MP against Wright. Here's KD. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Second personal foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. The free throw drops for Durant, and evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Booker finds 8. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's MP, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Suns have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, MP.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So for the Suns, Ross is checked in for Devin Booker, and it's Paul in for Landry Shamet. Then for the Wizards, Abdias checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Monte Morris subbed in for Wright. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Wizards trail by 7. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
MP right side. Here's KD. Good, and the assist goes to MP. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns. For Washington, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
Here's Paul, and he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his second basket.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Paul for 3, another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is such a sharp weapon for Chris Paul, right? Most times you just assume he's going to knock that free ball down.
And so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break.
The Wizards, 36.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's MP in the corner.
Devin Booker showing off the weight room work, able to use that added strength to finish through contact.
Pass to Beal, three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Kuzma outside. The pass to Beal. Here's the 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Right with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. A former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy. That's it. Well,
substitution on the court.
And the foul called on MP.
Number 69.
That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
We throw good, Beal.
What we know about Bradley Beal, guys, one of the best scorers in the game. To me, him rounding out his playmaking and the setup ability of his teammates has changed who he is.
Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Elite athleticism from Mr. Ayton. No doubt on the dunk.
And finished off by Beal.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Ball passes to MP. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's the Phoenix Suns taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go any. And with the 4th quarter upon for this game to become competitive. Wizards trail by 19. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Avdia out there with Kispert. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded by Ross. Count that one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Paul kicks to MP. Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Good shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Beal. From the arc. Ross grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Ayton. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Kispert, the pass to Avdia. 6 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's Suns leading by 22. Now, here's MP. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Second personal foul.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation. When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Outside, KD. And KD throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Passes it to Porzingis. Can they get it? And another miss by Washington.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
MP looking around. Ayton kicks to Warren. Beal against Booker. Pass to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Porzingis trying to get free. Durant against Wright.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Are you looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo? Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete, that argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Goes up on the high post. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's the Suns' ball. Right now in a 14-0 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Ayton trying to break free. They grab their own miss, and Ayton throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Kuzma passes to Wright. The Wizards working the ball around now, and stolen by Ayton. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Durant, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Wright looking around. From deep three-point range. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
My name's Stogie, and I'm the NBA 2K23 My Team GOAT.
Here's Jameson.
I first started playing My Team as soon as I picked up the game. So season 4 of last year's game, 2K22, I started playing My Team, and I haven't put it down since. I just like the variety of it, the different players. You know, it's a little bit more of a challenge, I think, than some of the other modes. You know, you have to learn the shots and the animation sigs for several players instead of just one. Not to mention the fact that you see all the familiar faces that you're used to, you know, players you watched growing up, players.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the 1.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Both free throws good from Booker.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the 1 position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Here's Durant. Count it.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Outside for Brooks. Over Warren. And it's Brooks missing. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Now here's Ayton. Adams covering. And there's Ayton on the assist by MP.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now Brooks. Pass to Adams. Now here's Bane. 6 to shoot. Morant with it. He's off on that one. Just over a minute and a half in. MP against Morant. MP no good. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Bane. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Up top, Booker. MP against Morant. Ayton, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
That one goes. Count it.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
MP, the pass to Ayton. Back to MP. Adams against Ayton, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Ross, he's checked in for Warren.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, Terrence Ross.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first.
Morant with the slam! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's MP. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Payne, the pass to Morant.
2 minutes remaining.
And then Morant with the dunk. I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Phoenix calls timeout. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging.
Getting ready for the Suns. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Warren comes in for Lee. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And MP is subbed in for Chris Paul. They've got MP. Darius Bazley is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Durant, the pass to MP. Shoots from 12. Offensive board. That one falls. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Woo, the reach of Kevin Durant, using his incredible wingspan to take advantage on the offensive glass.
On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Warren. Adams inside. Bazley on him. And it's Adams missing. And Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Bazley at the line for one.
What's up?
Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He dropped 11 points, and his offensive IQ led to intelligent shots. He was extremely efficient. It ended up being such a solid night for him, putting in a lot of energy and making things happen for his team. Guys?
Yeah, Ali, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
There's Bazley, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display, capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Memphis calls timeout.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
The Suns making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Three-pointer, Brooks. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Warren. And the Suns get another 3.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And another miss by Memphis.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
MP with it. Checked by Brooks. MP against Adams. MP shot is good. And MP's made some business news. He's landed a major shoe deal. He's officially arrived.
And you know, from what I heard, he went with Nike as the shoe company. Big get for Nike as well as for MP.
Back to Payne. Pass to Brooks. And here's Morant outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, he hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Changes for Phoenix. Ross, he's checked in for Warren. Payne comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Paul in for MP. Outside Payne. Guarded by Ross. Back to Payne. Over Payne. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Payne's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so it's Phoenix up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Shot from 12. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Here's MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
MP. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. MP's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Ayton. To the middle. Adams inside. Covered by MP. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside for Booker. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Launches a 3. And again, Memphis no good.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And that one's good by Durant.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Shot from 12. Another shot. And the nice bucket inside from Jackson. Jackson's got his first points of the night.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Durant, the pass to Warren. On the wing, MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Booker against Bane. Tries the 9-footer. Oh, denied by Durant.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
And it's in there.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Bane. Up top, Brooks. Pass to Morant. From deep, down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant pulls it in.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
For 3, Booker. Here's Ayton. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Ayton's got 8.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Pass to Morant. Brooks outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane. At the line for 1.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down 3.
Here's Morant. Pass to Aldama. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
They've got Devin Booker, T.J. Warren out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's MP in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Free throw is good from Durant.
Substitution on the court.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Booker, the pass to MP. Poked loose and stolen by Morant. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Warren. Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Aldama. Outside for Morant. Gets a very good look and converts.
Assisted by
Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Here's MP. Phoenix no good that time either.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Bane, the pass to Adams. And here's Morant outside. Warren with the rebound. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Ayton. Craig comes in for Durant. Ross, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Shamet in for Booker. 54 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Conchar. And here's Kennard. And Craig pulls it down.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Back to MP. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Number 69. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Conchar. Back to Kennard. And Craig pulls it down. On the wing, MP. Defended by Kennard. MP no good. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everyone.
Next, we're headed to the Rec. This player had the most impressive Rec run this season, earning them the title of Rec MVP.
And the award goes to Fear of God E17. Congratulations. Next, we're highlighting one of the best players in the W. The points this player put on the board surpassed all.
This season's MVP in the W is Sublime to Track 24. Congratulations.
It's Sublime.
showcase of the regular season, Christmas Day. Greg, what a special day this has become on the NBA calendar.
It's really an honor to get to play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's MP in at the point. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good work defensively by KD. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Murray, no good. Quick start for the Suns in this one. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
The Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's MP. And it's Denver with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Gordon kicks to Murray. And again, Denver no good.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. So he comes up empty at the line. Pass to Porter. They could use a bucket. Kept alive. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Rejected by Murray. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's MP. That's good from 17 feet away.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Porter looking it over for the 3. No good there. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Warren for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Devin Booker. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando. I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented, but he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
Some changes. Ryan is checked in for Najee. Aaron Gordon comes in for Green, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Brown. Durant's checked in for the Suns. MP comes in for Ross. Setting the floor for the Suns, we've got Lee. Chris Paul is out there with MP. And it's Durant, and it's Bazley in at the 5 down low. Porter against Paul. Lays it up off the glass. Paul's got his first points of the night.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. That's tipped and stolen by MP. Down low, here's Durant, and that one is good. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's Porter outside. The offensive rebound. And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
MP, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies really contributed. He had 13 points and a couple of boards as well. He was certainly effective, doing a little bit of everything for his squad. Kevin, they have to appreciate that kind of effort.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Caldwell-Pope dishes to Gordon. And the pass to Bryant. Rebound by the Suns. Bazley's got his 5th rebound in this one. KD on the wing. The quick look, no good that time.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And it's Bazley with the rebound. Bazley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And so we conclude the first half. Suns lead by 6. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell-Pope, the guards. And it's Bryant in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. And I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
MP against Murray. And there's the bucket from MP. And the Suns lead by 8.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
MP against Murray. Lock at 6. Back to Porter. Shoots over Warren. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Suns leading by 8. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Floats one up. Another shot. Ayton. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Big group substitute. The Nuggets leading by 4, so with Paul on the bench. Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with MP. And it's Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. MP looking around. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by MP.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Caldwell Pope outside. Brown against MP. And stolen. Lobbed up there for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
This is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer who doesn't take any possessions off.
Here's Brown. Murray outside. Booker against Caldwell Pope. Here's Murray. And he makes good on the way. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Durant kicks to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. And taken away by Brown. Murray with it. Now guarded by Payne. Bryant finds Murray. Brown outside. Murray against MP. Gordon with no one around. Offensive rebound. And it's Brown missing.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded thus far.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Gordon. Outside for Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. And it's time for an injury report. Now an update on Ish Smith from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Nuggets. He said it's a badly bruised hip, and though he's in a lot of pain, he doesn't think there's any significant bone or joint damage. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And now, let's present our new... .146 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on 8.
Get where you want to go as a team. You need big game play. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Ryan is checked in for Najee. And so Murray nails both of them.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Murray against MP. .130 left in the fourth quarter. And it's good for 2. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Murray up on top. Covered by MP. And another miss by Denver.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that. Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
They've gotten hot at the best possible moment, putting on one heck of a run here now.
Murray against MP. Second shot opportunity, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. And both free throws good for MP. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from 12. Misses off the left iron.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Kevin Durant. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Free throw good. Some changes for Phoenix. Torrey Craig comes in for Warren. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. And so Murray nails both of them. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Ayton. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Now the pass to Shamet. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Great choice. That's a difference maker. Great choice. That's a difference maker. Yeah, there you go. That'll definitely help.
My boy, fun. I told my boy go fun. I'm checked till I can't feel nothing. I'm checked till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Whoa, 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 don't wait. Wake up. It's the first of the month.
Next up, we have another new award category. This one is for those My NBA fans.
With so many ways to build a league, so many decisions to make, championships are well earned in My NBA modes.
So this is the one for the player that is in GM in the making. The exec of the year is Chicago Ghost 45. Congratulations.
All right, here we go. My personal favorite award, the Top Play of the Year award, receiving the most votes across all platforms right here on 2K TV.
You have been voting all season long, and it comes down to this: your Top Play of the Year winner.
And
we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Here are the five for the Suns. Devin Booker out there with MP. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Outside Bane. Back to Kennard. Left side Bane. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Doesn't go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road. What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Now here's MP. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver. Pass to Ayton. Down low. Here's MP. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Bane. Lets the three fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Outside Bane. Back to Kennard. The three is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Outside Bane. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in his last outing. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker. Durant's gotten his second bucket on the night. And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Jackson against Durant. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. From 15 feet away. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Suns will go for a different look here. Baisley, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Lee comes in for Warren. Ross, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Chris Paul in for MP. Here's Kennard. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Ross for 3. And the Suns get another 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Memphis trailing here. Outside, Williams. And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. Kennard against Paul. Shot to stop the run. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Ross passes to Ayton. Buries it down low.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
30 seconds left to play in the first. Fires from deep. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside Paul. Pass to Baisley. Beyond the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Suns on top. They're up by 11. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
We've got Brandon Clark. Desmond Bane is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Jackson. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He picked up 14 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favorite spots. He put forth a tremendous effort, made impact plays time and time again. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Dylan Brooks checked in for Memphis. And the shot goes in.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And the basket by Bane.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
MP outside. Warren, the pass to MP. They grab their own miss. And another shot. Count that bucket.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Pass to Kennard. The three. No luck on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realized what an all-time great he'd become.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he'd become the league leader in scoring. His rebounding would improve, and by then, we knew we were watching a Hall of Famer.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams comes in for Clark. And Williams is subbed in for Kennard. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for MP. Here's Brooks. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Here's Payne. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Suns lead by 15.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside Warren. Pass to Payne. Now here's Booker. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick and roll game. And let me tell you this, playing with CP3, that will help.
Adams with the ball. Outside Payne. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half of basketball.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Warren against Brooks. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
And that one falls for Jackson.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Ross, he's checked in for Phoenix. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. And so Jackson nails both of them.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Outside Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to Durant. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now here's Bane. 17 points for him. Last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Booker with the defensive effort. And so it's Phoenix looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court right now for the Suns, they've got Devin Booker. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's MP in at the point guard position.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
That one misses, and you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal, and the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
Warren finds Booker. And here's MP. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 5 assists tonight.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Brooks outside. Over Warren. And it's Brooks missing. Phoenix has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Booker against Bane. Booker, the pass to Durant. MP outside. Top of the key. Second chance shot. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 6.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Bane. Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Kennard on the wing. Wide open look. And Ayton pulls it down.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Now Durant. Adams covering. Durant against Adams. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Adams. And Aldama subbed in for Jaren Jackson Jr. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Inside. Here's Bane. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
First free throw is good. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Ayton. To the inside. The fader. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You love Ayton's energy on offense. He relishes every chance he gets to put up points for his team.
Back to Kennard. Now Clark. Kennard finds Clark. Kennard with it. Corner shot. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Here's Bazley. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists. Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
59 seconds left in the third. Timeout call, Memphis.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
All right, fans. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up for your Grizzlies.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Kennard. Give him 8. Williams on the wing. 5 to shoot. No good. Ayton with the defensive effort. Phoenix with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Ross. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Ross has got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Shamet. And that one drops. Shamet's got his first points in this one.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got John Conchar, and it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. For 3. And 8.
Substitution on
Tenacity on the glass. Phoenix dominating the game. Pass to MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the 75 list came out last season, top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team, dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And he ends up missing both free throws. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Memphis ball.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
1:46 left in the fourth. It's hauled in by Landale. Phoenix dominating the game. And here's MP. And he gets the bucket.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Clark against Craig to the paint. Here's Williams. And the layup falls.
I love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Here's MP. Wow, way off on that one.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Goes back up. And the basket by Clark.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Back to MP. Off with the layup.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
My boy, for me. I told my boy go for me. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Oh wait, oh wait, whoa, 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 oh wait, whoa. Wake up, it's the first of the month. I brush my teeth and count up. I let my, I'm about to. I don't drive R8s, I don't like those. I drive the Daytona and I tinted the windows. Can't with nobody, not even my shadow. I got on Ed Hardy, she got on stilettos. She my best friend, yeah, we not a couple. She a rock star, she a symbol. The way she do that, she make it look simple. The way she do that, she make it look simple. Baby, tell me what you wanna do. Baby, tell me everybody. Tell me everybody to this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. I gotta know you in this room. Can't trust these. In love with my money. In love with my. Think she might. I know she not. I've been thinking about it. Finna cut up that. Cause she unclean. But she want roof Chris. I don't need like the hug. I don't need like the kiss. I just. And tell her good. I just walked in my pad. Paparazzi at the fence. I'm out of. And shawty go. And shawty go. I'm out of. And shawty go. I told my boy go. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I'm trying till I can't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. I can fall out the sky and I still won't feel nothing. Don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait. Whoa, whoa, don't wait.
Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in the deep with quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the ground, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, I can stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that, put everything I ever stake, bro. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV No Sleep Uno. Congratulations on being a finalist for the top play of the year. How do you feel about being one of the finalists? One of the few.
Thank you. You have no, I'm lit beyond explanation. It's just like.
So you have a crew that you run with, right, to try to get these top plays. I know you've been submitting a ton of plays over the year. What's that like? Are you guys just showing off and just beating people like me out there, or what's going on?
I've always been into 2K. I played 2K since the Dreamcast from 2K.
As the season rolls on, Brent, how do squads manage to preserve momentum and energy and keep themselves fired up?
Yeah, you got to challenge yourself, Kevin, to try to continue to be consistently good. And I think that's what you're talking about here is a standard with which you play is going to help you continue to get wins because you expect that from one another.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's MP in at the point. Now, MP. Bradley Beal missing from long range.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
And Wright kicks to Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's MP. And the shot goes in. And now, just over a minute played here in the first.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Here's Porzingis. 23 points his last outing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And it's Wright missing. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
KD's shot is good.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Warren against Kuzma. Pass to Porzingis to end the run. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Suns.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Morris is checked in for the Wizards. Now, here's Kuzma. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia. And that one, good.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here.
Suns leading by 6. Pass to Bazley. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Washington making some changes. Avdiaz checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kispert comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bradley Beal. And then for Phoenix, Damian Lee, he's checked in for Booker. And Paul subbed in for MP. Now, here's Nunn. 14 points from him. Getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. Beal's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. And the Suns here with a different look. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Warren comes in for Bazley. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Lee. And MP subbed in for Paul. Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him. He had 9 points and a couple of boards as well. And when you think of that game, he comes to mind. Specifically, how impressive his energy level was. Kevin, you know he'd love to repeat that performance.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys, but that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Now here's Beal. And the miss from MP. Can't hit from 12.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Ayton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
MP, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Timeout called, the Suns. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance. It's the Phoenix Suns in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly.
DC family, a big round of applause for your Wizards, UNC. DC family.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen Kendrick Nunn really having a great game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Phoenix, look at who they've got on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's MP in at the point guard position. Wright, and he lays it straight in. Wright's got 5.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Back to MP. Ayton trying to break free. MP, no good. Wizards trail by 16. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, it seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
It looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Kuzma outside. Wright, the pass to Porzingis. Back to Wright. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker outside. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Tries from 7. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. He has 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here's Kuzma. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Tries from 10. Count it.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
And the Suns call time here.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Abdias checked in for Kyle Kuzma. MP outside. To the middle. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. The shot's good. Ayton's got 8 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Right against MP.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw drops for Wright. Kisper's checked in for Washington. Morris comes in for Bradley Beal. And for the Suns, Baisley's checked in for Ayton. Damian Lee comes in for T.J. Warren, and Paul subbed in for MP. And so Wright nails both of them. Suns lead. Porzingis with the ball. Kuzma will step in at the 4 with Porzingis at center. Bradley Beal is out there with Wright, and it's Kispert in at the small forward spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
It's good.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Beal. Makes it off the glass.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And there's the pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Passes it to MP. Now Ayton. Headed by Porzingis. 4 on the clock. It's up a 3. Chris Paul, and that's good.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
Outside, Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Here's Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Again, Phoenix.
And Chris Paul so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Wright, the pass to Beal. Back to Wright. Like we know, a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. As always, looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's the step back. Again, Phoenix.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Washington calls timeout. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Durant's checked in for the Suns. Wizards have gone just 1 of 6 from the field. Checked in for the Wizards. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward.
For the Wizards.
That's impressive versatility from this young player.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Kuzma. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's MP. Guarded closer. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Washington. Trailing by 19. Gibson passes to Goodwin. Offensive rebound. Kuzma laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, Kuzma quick to that ball and then cat-like quickness to get it up.
Here's MP. Yep, that one goes. And the Suns lead by 19.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
On the wing, Davis. Lets a floater go. The shot, no good. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew.
Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick run. I was packing on the ground, got my way up. Hot beef in the streets, I can stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bro. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick run. I was packing on the ground, got my way up. Hot beef in the streets, I can stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bro. Back in the day, man, a young and I had ripped jeans. Couldn't afford a new pair, I had broke shoes. Couldn't think about the money, I had broke dreams. Outfit was the match of a... I was trying to be fly, couldn't take off. Clothes falling on my lost weight, dog. No jacket in the winter, had the shakes, dog. I said forget it, cause something gon' have to shake, dog. Then my homie Bobby put me on a quick lick. Wasn't alive, but enough for a quick fix. Interception, I got me a... And it's no... Never, I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. He was a target, but he lucky that I missed it. I was always was a misfit. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. Young when I hopped off the stoop. 2 doors where I floor if I hop in the coupe. 2 swords from what I couldn't lose. Got scars and bruises, man, I got the proof. Resemble you still, cause I got the juice. You think you Tupac, let all my ass loose. With my Timberland boots, I'm planning, I'm stable, I'm growing in roots. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick run. I was packing on the ground, got my way up. Hot beef in the streets, I can stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bro. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick run. I was packing on the ground, got my way up. Hot beef in the streets, I can stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that for everything I'll ever stake, bro. I remember chilling at one of my little crib by the man, cause with the fixins. A man came through, he was on some. Didn't know I was rolling, my hand was so gifted. Boy, I had to get him a mix quick. Couple made him drop like. After I thought was some kinship. ended the friendship. Gave respect at the neck, my brother didn't back down. Had him standing up, then he ended the back down. His hands in my life, now they ended up flat now. Flat like a wing, let's see if he flat now. Had enough, it was tough when it lasted for one round. KD on the bench, equipped with the made him run, it was funny, was scared of the by the guard. I ain't got no time for the fakes, the phonies, jabronis, the ops, or the my homies, the only who come past the gate. I'm hungry, I'm eating right off all your plate. I won't eat, I'm on it, it's my fault to take. I'm stagnant, I'm magnet, I'm staying in place. The reason I'm popping is all up for hate. Since it's just a tire with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Had beef in the streets, had to stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bruh. Since it's just a tire with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Had beef in the streets, had to stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bruh. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bruh. Brand new bag, college girls in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, they hate and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey. Cut the coupe, Walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Boys got some lips sealed like pillow talking. In my earlobe, got 2 carats, VVS. Got a penthouse near Rodeo, out for stress. All this money, when I grew up, I had nothing. Feeling my whole life is disgusting.